Now go to the next photo. There's a photo right after that.
Introducing the cast of The Evolution of Dance. Hi, I'm Nicole and I'm from Conneaut, Ohio.
Go back.
How's it going? I'm Ben and I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania.
I'm never getting
My
laid.
name's Emily and I'm from Erie, PA.
I'm from B. My name's Emily and I'm from B.
Thank you for joining
No.
us.
Go order. No, not alphabetical.
3:30. Whatever you choose today.
Order made.
Order made?
Go in the order made. Not alphabetical.
Date modified.
Why were you looking at B?
That's where I parked.
My name's Emily. I'm from B.
This is at 7 at night.
That's where I parked.
That was just hideous.
Aw.
But
I feel so bad for them.
lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
He's totally bi.
Yep.
You totally called that one.
Yeah, you're not straight. You're
It's
bye,
all
bye, bye.
movies.
Yep, that was me.
No, there's a photo right
His
after
legs
that
were way
video.
too. Could get way too
nothing
high
in
for
order
something.
here.
Well, he had to run a lot in school, I'm assuming.
Just do the
Because that was horrible.
go order
To be able to sing that high, probably.
date modified and
Be able to sing that high and not keep a tone.
Look at all those clothes.
Oh,
Oh,
Mutt, we
it's
knew
Coaster
you loved.
Con.
Never
Mutt
mind.
loves the shopping.
Oh yeah, this is CoasterCon.
Cool.
Well, if you want, I can just show you the CoasterCon real quick too.
We may as well. We're here.
So I wasn't setting up for this.
Ah!
Okay, there's Kennywood, and before that we saw photos of the actual CoasterCon convention.
Cool.
They got the dealer's room. This is their dealer's room. You can buy T-shirts. You can buy paraphernalia from other theme parks that were out there.
Wow.
Old brochures and books and classic memorabilia. Even some ride props like wheels from roller coasters and whatnot. That's my car, so I remember what it looked like when I go out in the parking lot and I can't remember what car I had.
Wow,
And
it
that's
looks
the
it looks
bathroom.
just like a furry con, but they don't dress up as
you
roller
know what?
coasters.
You can set up that con next to this con, and you wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Honestly.
Except for they don't dress up as roller coasters.
And so I just took.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah!
That's the mascot for Kennywood.
He's creepy.
And look at the artwork.
That girl was screaming behind him, and she's missing her teeth.
Yeah.
Is that a short bus he's driving?
Yeah, that's on a roller coaster. Oh, I sent that picture to
Oh.
KP. I don't know if you ever got it.
I did.
I just thought it was funny.
With
All the-
lots of tongue.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all going
they're
blah.
all- This is a miniature model at one of the dinners that we had of a little amusement park, which is kind of cute.
Cool.
And
He is
there's-
creepy.
Look at that. They had a mascot of the arrow.
I want to dress up as an arrow.
Yeah, it's cool.
And that's a kangaroo. And we had.
That's
buff-
a kangaroo?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
kangaroo.
it looks like a kangaroo.
Yeah, it does.
Believe it or
He's
not,
too
that's
creepy.
kangaroo.
It's a platypus
That's
kangaroo.
Kenny the kangaroo.
Hey,
He's too
looks like food.
creepy.
They fed us like crazy. Every day was a buffet lunch and dinner.
Well, they wanted to make sure you didn't fall out of the roller coaster.
Yeah. Oh,
Bark
man.
shoe.
But I still lost weight. And that's how many people. We had like about 600 people at the convention. It was huge.
Is that girl like goth roller coaster?
This is one of the
I totally write my poems on here.
This is a a very cheesy laser show that they had. You might run across.
Dude, that looks like
the video.
That looks like that sign guy from Las Vegas.
It
That
was.
costume.
Explosions.
They have
Yeah,
explosions
look at the explosions.
and an arrow.
And we had walkthroughs. They let us walk through a lot of the rides, the dark rides.
Oh,
This
wow.
was the one of their haunted mansion rides where you can shoot things, and it was actually kind of neat. That looked like Monster House, one of the props there.
You could totally
But-
shoot everything?
Yeah, you can shoot everything and they animate. And there's the
He's got
kangaroo again.
hooves.
That is a
He's not a
kangaroo.
kangaroo.
That is a kangaroo.
Why does he
It's
have
Kenny the
hooves?
And they let him ride roller coasters.
Because he's wearing shoes.
You would never get that at our
Oh,
theme
yeah,
parks.
Disney's too anal.
And American Coaster Enthusiasts, we do coaster dedications for landmarks. Kennywood we had given them two dedications, two coaster landmarks for the Jackrabbit and the Racer, which are very old classic coasters.
And you adopted a child.
And this little plaques, so when you go there, you can see the little plaques that we give them.
Oh.
And this is a really, really old car ride that they had. It was
It's
electric.
the Indy Speedway.
But this park was this park's about 115 years old. So some of these rides are super classics. I mean, you cannot see these things anymore. But actually, this ride started out being gas-powered, and then they went to electric.
There's that creepy girl
There's
again.
that creepy lady. She's one of those.
Dude, she's weird.
She's
one of
missing her
those
teeth.
one of those laughing dolls that they have in the displays.
She would be a laugher.
She's totally laughing at you.
Random picture. These
The
were
line
actually
from
put
Harry
in.
Potter.
This is the Harry Potter line to get into Islands of Adventure. They were just-
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Wow.
And I took these pictures for Rappity Rabbit, of course. Whenever I see a merry-go-round, I got to take him a picture. This was interesting. That while you're standing in line for the Phantom Coaster, they had this spit gum target thing.
Oh,
So
thank
That
God.
doesn't look like gum
basically,
from here.
It was gum all over the place.
that's
I
nasty.
pity the fool who has to clean.
I
this
was
thing.
afraid it was a pee thing.
I thought it was something
gross.
else. It's white.
But
I thought it was bird crap.
It's a
targets.
good idea because it encourages you to spit your gum out.
Because otherwise it'll be on the person's head in
And
front
it'll
of you
be
later.
all over the rides and cars.
Now they
Look
just
at
have it
all
all
that
over the
money.
roof.
Now they have it all over the queue line.
This is one of those old turtle rides.
That was everybody's lost money.
Very old classic turtle ride.
Was it one of the spinning cars?
Nope. This is a kangaroo. This was called the kangaroo, and it was basically it just had like the ramp in the middle of it. That's a brand new coaster that they built called the Rocket, and it opened just for us. We were the very first ones to ride it, which was kind of
Very
cool.
nice.
Which number were you?
Which number?
He was
Yeah.
69, baby.
69, baby. Yeah. Woo.
Of course.
Woo.
But we were afraid that it was not going to open. They actually worked all night for 2 nights to get it ready for us because it was opened like the last day we were there.
Built it in 2 nights.
Yeah, you don't. That would. You don't give fuel to a coaster con enthusiast.
Yeah, exactly. We would be all bummed out if we didn't get to ride it.
You totally would write in your editorials about it.
Yeah, exactly. And they would know
Do not
it.
visit.
Don't
this
touch
park.
the wet spot.
Wet spot.
Raccoon
Raccoon
Lagoon.
Lagoon. This is a park called
Mr. Rogers.
what was it? Was it Caneat Lake? No. What was it? Waldemere?
I don't know.
Oh,
I wasn't there.
We weren't.
It was one of those. But this one, they did have a Mr. Rogers neighborhood ride, and actually Fred Rogers actually opened it, and this was his neighborhood. So he actually was there.
So
for
is
the
this a
grand
little
opening.
train of make believe?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
there's
You-
Daniel Tiger's
you were-
clock.
Daniel Striped
You
Tiger.
were on trolley. You rode trolley, and the lady who actually hosted it was fantastic. She backed the trolley up and forward, and says, "Does anyone know why trolley goes forward and backwards on the track? Because he doesn't have arms, and that's how he waves." So right away, I am totally in love with this
Oh, there's
attraction.
King Friday the 13th.
And I couldn't. I never thought I could stand Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood until I realized that I knew almost all of the songs that they were singing by heart.
Yeah.
And I hadn't heard them since I was like 3 years old.
Did they sing "You Can Never Go Down the Drain"?
No, but they sang that ending song, and I remembered it. So that was
Ending
really
song?
cute.
Yeah, the ending song. Tomorrow,
to go?
tomorrow.
Yeah, this was a one of those old spinny rides where it was called a Caterpillar, where the roof actually comes up and over your car as you're in the middle of it, kind of like a Music Express. And it was really freaky because I was not expecting that to happen. This
Oh,
happens
creepy.
while you're inside it. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell's happening now?
You're trapped inside its belly.
And we had a lot of presentations and food. Every time we sat down, we were eating something. So this is another one of the little areas, and they were giving out awards to the people.
So they're the ones
Where
who
did you go?
encourage
Where did you
getting
come
the
from?
extra
Cut
large
down, go.
cars put on roller coasters, right?
Exactly.
Most corn dogs.
And
Oh, I know. That's the radio station.
That was in Pittsburgh.
Froggy, 94.9.
Why was he at
I
AC
saw that.
also?
He's
No,
all
that's-
over the billboards.
He's all over the billboards.
Is he?
That's a,
Oh,
that's a
okay.
Pittsburgh radio station.
Well,
I'm guessing it's a country radio station.
I had to get my
Yeehaw.
picture with him. And it's
I'll find
That's a
out.
girl. It's a coon.
What was what was the call sign on that station?
Froggy.
No, what was the number?
94.9.
Yep.
It's a girl. It's coon.
Ooh.
That took these pictures for Yappy.
It's a coon with Andy Bunny.
Yeah.
That's a girl?
That's a girl.
Yes, it is. And that's the guy next to her, the coon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And this was a very bad circus that they had.
bad circus?
Very bad circus with
Our lions are tired
Uh,
today, so they don't want to
a
come
lady
out.
had a dog act that came out, and she was basically almost beating all the dogs, and it was very mean, and I really wanted to complain.
Yeah, I'm looking at the website. It's a country station.
Woohoo!
I forget the name of the park. What's the name of this park? Anybody out there know? I want.
Old timey park.
No, it wasn't Waldemere. It wasn't Kennywood.
Six Guns.
It was near
Old Man-
Kennywood.
Uh,
It was Waldemere.
Run
Is it-
down.
Something King's Dominion, King's Crossing.
Oh shoot, I can't remember it.
King
we
Dead?
went to Kennywood. We went to Waldemere.
It was that. Remember?
Oh,
Storybook
to-
Land. Let's walk inside the book.
That's where you go to the bathroom.
That's where you meet Mickey. Oh wait,
and
wrong
this
park.
is the Storybook Land that they had there. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
That house is creepy.
Crooked houses. There was this giant maze area, and when you walked in,
Ooh.
they had Mother Goose was there, and she actually gave you a little mission. You had to go talk to certain people out in the maze, which is kind of cute. It was cute. It was a very cute thing. And that was Geppetto's area. And there's a big bell wolf in bed, so it's gonna make a lot of people happy. And that's where I parked. We also had Olympics. We had this was a this is something fun they did for the racer coaster that popped up after the laser show. Go back. Boom. We get a little salute.
Ace.
Some schmuck had to go up there and unscrew all the light bulbs in the R's.
No. Sure they didn't.
They just turned the
Each
R's
letter
off.
is
It was all
separate
union
switch.
based too. It was all union.
Fago. That's for Yappy.
Oh, Fago is so good.
Oh,
Very
okay.
pop.
This is go back one more. Okay, this is the mall. This is the mall where they shot the movie
Dawn of the
Dawn
Dead.
of the Dead, and it was
Oh,
right
God.
across the street from our hotel.
Are you following the angry video game nerd?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because he just did a